You're going to install an extension, which is a component. Is that okay? Now, I guess you understand when I say, remember when we went to extensions library? Here, you can search for what are you looking for. You're looking for a component, you're looking for a plugin, or you're looking for a module. Extensions.joomla.org, and if I don't have any categories selected here, that's how it looks. And you have these categories, right? What are you looking for? You're looking for calendars and events. What are you looking for? In the sense, you want to embed calendar, you want e-commerce. So I will pick up this category as well. And sports and games, vertical markets are, okay, let's look at vertical markets as well. So e-commerce, can you see there are so many stores basically, or extensions available for doing a store, right? So, but whichever you look at, it tells you what it is. A component, a module, and a plugin. When it says all this, that means it's a component usually, which has a module which will have an embedded plugin. It won't work as a just plugin. Yeah? Again, they're all going to be more or less the same. But they're there. Is that okay? So you can download any, which is payment gateway, paid downloads. Should we go just for, sorry, which one? Phoca shop, I don't like it. I mean, it's not that bad, but paid download, it's not free. This is free. This J2 store is free. So let's take here, free or paid. So if I click on this one, I will download get J2 store. But now here you should be looking at obviously it is telling you what versions, how much it will cost you. So free has got certain features. Yeah. I don't like this concept when they say features because the store will possibly not work. But again, at the same time, if you want to build an e-commerce website, you will have to pay at some point for the payment gateway. Otherwise, the payment gateway wouldn't be established. Yeah. So I don't want paid. It's a plugin. Don't want that. Okay. Anyways, I could have actually edited my search by saying that I wanted I only wanted free softwares. I didn't want it. And this one is vertical markets. Now, vertical markets are industry specialist extensions, right? So if you look at it, property management, so there is a real estate, there would be auctions, there would be, but these would be specific to an industry. Those were all generic. Vertical markets means industry specific, right? A specific industry you're looking for. So real estate, auctions, e-ticketing, bookings, they're all going to be here. Can you see? So if you look for, but you can actually look for cab booking, art specific. They will all be available in vertical markets. You will have to search vertical markets for a specific extension you're looking for. So look, can you see that that's a car booking thing? That's a real estate website. So if you pick up anything, it will come up. sign. I don't want to subscribe, I just want the software. Does it has any download any other place? That's how they check in, check. That's the booking. That's the example of this. This is the example site. So if you download, it'll allow you to, it'll give you those features basically. This is a demo of this. Does that make sense? I'm just looking at why it wants me to subscribe. That's all. I mean, I think it doesn't give me a link. But this is e-letter. Does that make sense? Doesn't say download. But where is the link for download? No, that's just a confirmation email. Does that make sense? It doesn't have. Now, what I'm trying to say is they don't have a download link, and it does. Maybe I don't know. It's here. It's there now. Now it has. Obviously, although they have got a lot of help on their website, they've got a lot of help available to make this work, right? But what I was trying to just suggest is that whenever you're going to download whatever plugin or extension you are downloading, you're going to have to see through the documentation and everything before you go. Now, here I come, extensions, manage, browse. There's already, we go outside plugins. These are the plugins which we already have, and I said Phoca Gallery we were talking about. This is only Phoca Gallery is an extension for people who want to upload a lot of photographs and maybe sell their photographs, right? But I'm going to install the other one as well. I can change that. You need to. For that, what you need to do is you go here, you know where your example is. Here you would have, sorry, wrong file. Here you would have this file, php.ini. Click on this, and there's an option, go for file upload, look for file here. File uploads on, file maximum file size, right? Change that to 12 megabyte or whatever size you want. Yeah, once you've done this, save this file. But the problem is you will have to stop and restart your servers, right? Run and start, and obviously it will only work if I close my browser as well and restart, because the older one is working from the older the cache, so it wouldn't have that. So if I go back now, I shouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, because earlier I thought, oh gosh, I need to search for this and so on. That's why you have to show up at class. You learn on your something. Yes, it says look for this noise.
INI file is called as a configuration file. So there's no, you will not see INI extension like that. Usually you have conf dot exe or php file, but anyways. Extensions, manage, browse. What was the size? Yeah, it was slightly more than the. Well, obviously the file was slightly more than the 2 megabyte size. It's there. So that's the file size is worked. php.ini. But make sure that you close the browser window. If you don't close the browser window and restart, you'll still see the same problem. Right? So look, now what it is saying is that this is what the options are. Now, this is the interface it is going to give you for each on its own. So images, categories, all that is going to come down as extra things in your Joomla itself, right? Which wasn't there earlier. So I'm going to install one more, which was downloads. And I think that is not, it doesn't give you the file. That's just an installer which will install it automatically for me. So it's fine. Oh, that was the property thing, isn't it? While it is doing that, does it allow me to go back on the... I'm going to let it do what it is doing. And here, if I go back to my articles now, slow it down. Can you see Phoca Gallery is in itself another option? And it has got its control panel. Now if I click on its control panel, it will come up here, what it was showing. This is its control panel. You know what it came? Now I want to make categories within the photographs. Like let's say I've got flowers, landscapes, portraits, whatever. I'm going to create that here. Does that make sense? So if I was to now now this new option is not available in one of my Joomla thing, isn't it? It's just creating a category. So I'm just creating, let's say, landscapes. Yeah. So at the moment, do you want a folder where you're going to pick up all that photographs? Does that make sense? So, and if you want to set coordinates, which means what sizes, basically. So just at the moment, I'm just going to say save and close. And then I'm going to say new, and I'm going to say and okay, let me go back here just for 1 second. Can you see here? If you want to bring all the images from Picasso from Facebook, it will allow you to import all those photographs here. Yeah. So the whole idea is that this particular component is allowing you to make a photo gallery, more organized photo gallery in Joomla itself. Yeah. And I can go here, I can pick up, this is a specific theme if you want to, another, you'll have to go back to Phoca Gallery and see what themes work with it and say what theme do I want to install. Otherwise you can edit their CSS file, that how your, like how your image's border will appear. So can you, right, so these are the styles available within them. They have installed this for us. We never installed this. They are going to use this. Tags, like every photograph can be tagged. So you create a list of tags first, like let's say flower, scenery, bookshop, whatever you want. So you create the list of tags, and then every photograph can be tagged. So this uh, extension is only for people who want to be able to use. For each image you will have comments. For each image you can have a rating, basically. Yeah, it only works for people who want to only specify a website for photo galleries. That's it. That's it. This is not for anything else. So if I go to content and say articles, new, no, I don't want to go here, cancel. I want to show you something in menus now. If I go to menu, main menu, and I want to say new, and can you see here? So I don't have to make articles. In Phoca Gallery only I will have a, whatever pages you will make there, they will come up here. Does that, yeah? So list of categories. So I just want, within my albums, I just want options to be given to me. What are the galleries available? Yeah? And all I have just done is parent, leave that like that, save and close. So if I go back now to my main option, this is my albums. If I click on albums, where is it? Why is it not showing landscape? And it should actually give me the options landscapes and portraits.
You see, Phoca Gallery, there is some other thing.
No, that's an RSS. That's linked with Phoca Gallery. I don't want that. It should show me here landscape and portraits. That's because that's what we've done. What is it saying now? I don't have. It's keep coming back to. Okay, I know what it is doing. I don't want that. I won't use this for a timing because I think what this specific installation is going to do, it's going to take away all the tables because it's a property management. It's going to take away all my other content away, which I don't want. Because it's a vertical market. It's only wanting to create a website for that. So it doesn't want the rest of that. So I don't want it to delete my tables. So I don't want you. So close this window. Escape. Fine. I don't want that. That was the only way to close it.
So it's not that you won't give it to use the Phoca Gallery?
No, it was no. That was not Phoca Gallery. That was a property management. No, Phoca Gallery should be able to use. There should be no reason why we can't use. Let's go back here and pick up why it hasn't been able to give me my categories. It says here public. There's no parent category. Okay, let's put images. Maybe because there are no images in, because there are certain rules that it won't show you categories until there is something, some content in it. So I want to new. This is gonna. Load, browse, K drive. Let's pick up a file from here. Level 2, 1607. End up with chocolates all the time. Open. Start upload. Pick this. Save and close. Where's the category? I'm going to put that in landscape. Save.
Nice.
And save and new. I put one image in portraits and I've put the other image in the other one. Yeah. And obviously, if you look at it, there were so much options to fill up about each picture. Yeah. Which is because if you're making, that is the only content which you have on your picture. You will be describing each image. Yeah. So if I go in landscapes now, I don't even have to create anything. All the images which are in that category will automatically be listed here. Does that make sense? So the rest of the functionality is already taken care of. So if you, and I think it's already a lightbox effect. Alex? Most of the people want that kind of effect in a Photoshop photo thing, isn't it? So that will automatically be taken care of. The sliders, like if there is next image, this will automatically work. Doesn't say people who have shopped a photo, no, but this is not products. Does that make sense? Because there's no more information about that product. Yes, for that image you can describe, you can have a YouTube link if you want to, you can do whatever you like, but just explaining that photograph. So let's say if you were doing art website where you have a picture or like a graffiti and you want to describe something about it, then yes, because when they click on this, they will be able to read what that is. Is that right? So if I go back here and let me add a few more images, let's just new. Um, thumbnails are automatically going to get created. These are thumbnails, right? I haven't created thumbnails. It's creating thumbnails itself. So if I go back on your albums, so I have got landscape and portraits. Click on landscapes. Those are the two, and these are the names of the images there. So look, there is a download link. Yeah. If you click on it, you see the, and now can you see the, because there is a second image, that slider is available. Earlier it wasn't. Yeah. So, but now if you look at it, it's what I was trying to say is that a component will have the functionality built in for you. So it has a plugin. That's why it was able to make the main content. It is making an article for you, isn't it? It goes into that article's drop down automatically. And if you look at it, it gave me so many options within that article. When I went here, or menus, main menu, I could go and just say, in Phoca Gallery, what are you looking for? I don't know what that is, but I want to show images in landscape. Let's look what this is. I don't know, this is something just, okay, this, I don't know how this would look on a, maybe this plugin was not going to work. Whatever that plugin was, doesn't show up anyways. But there is some kind of a plugin. I mean, I don't know how this is going to show in Flash Player. But the whole idea is that you will see it in components. It will have its own control panel and more pages within it to manage whatever it is. So if you're going to go for a e-commerce shop site, that e-commerce shop site will also give you something like this, a control panel from where you manage your products, you manage your categories, you add new products, and then how do you want to later on list them. And payment types will give you a table called as payment types. What cards do you want to take? So all that information will be for e-commerce option. Does that make sense? But e-commerce can be embedded with any other website. It's not a vertical market. Does that make sense? E-commerce is just a extension. Whereas if you say I want to make a website of a certain type, that was vertical market. And Natalie, when you said why did I stop, that was that extension which we took as a vertical market. It was going to delete all my Joomla tables because it was expecting not any other tables but just for that vertical market, no other tables required. So that's all. Okay. Any questions here? you will have to slightly read about whatever plugin you want to put in. Does that make sense? Or a component you're going to need in future for whatever functionality you want. But that is it. And